I think it's time to begin now, so not to wasting your time and to give the reward to us who is punctual. Thank you so much, you guys. Again, just to introduce myself to you in case you didn't know me yet, but most of you must have met me so many times. Okay, my name is Nok-Oranong, so just call me Nok-Oranong, whatever you want to call me. Okay. I am I also have a title here as a National Executive Business Partner of Unilever Life. I've been doing this business for more than 18 years already. So don't count my age. I'm starting it since I was only 23 years old, and it's been. So what I'm sharing today, it's all the secret of doing this business successfully. Okay, so it might feel simple to you guys, so it might feel new and exciting. So no matter what you will feel in the sessions, just follow the steps, and I'm guaranteed that right away you'll get whatever you want in Unilever Life. That's were my two cars. Why I said were, because now I already sell my Mercedes and buy another condominium just across the road. But this is where I live, just next to the headquarters. Now, this is where I usually stays and do the session with you guys. The car that I have now, it's only a Porsche Cayman here. And absolutely, you can still have a ride with me if you come over to Thailand. So hopefully COVID's in soon. And then let's celebrate your success with our business here in Thailand. All right. So first, before all of we begin, I would like you to understand why we need to really meet up every Tuesday. And I would encourage you not to just bringing yourself in, but know the people that you already signed them up, you already asked them to be a customer, anyone that would want some choices in life to find some extra income, or you would like to find some new business opportunity for their life, or even the business that can go globally and not to transfer or transport yourself to anywhere else, but also can earn from all over the world. Unilever Life is an opportunity. And if you want to do the business, do you want to do it easy or difficult? Now, can you chat in the box, please, in the chat box? Do you want to do the business easy or difficult? Okay, I'll just wait for you guys' answer. Easy or difficult? You want to do it? Easy or difficult?
Easy.
Easy, okay. Easier than typing. Thank you so much. All right. Easy. Thank you, Glenda. Thank you, Percy. Thank you, Jovelyn. All right. Correct. Me also, I want to do it easily. All right. So how are we going to do it easily? We need to use something to leveraging our work. And that is called a system. A system is about using tools or a clip or a platform, whatever we had, or even a method or procedures that we already designed, and you just follow it step by step, and that's what leveraging everything to be easy, because everything or every steps that we are sharing to you, or we're not saying we're teaching you, we're just sharing this to you. It's as a guideline. Everything has been developed according to experiences, and everything has the reasons behind why we need to do that. So just follow the tools or procedures systematically. Good system should have 360 degrees, like every dimension tools, media, documents, functions, meetings, and nowadays actually easier because it's all online. So even we are part in different countries, we can also do this to every day, just like we're sitting together in Starbucks Manila, or even Batangas, or Binondo, or wherever. Okay. Copy is a success key in the leveraging like network marketing. Actually, now social network is a network marketing. All right. Social media now is a network marketing. Why everyone wants to go to online? Because it's leveraging, instead of talking to people one by one, telling you what are you up to or how is your life, You just post, and all of your 5,000 friends in Facebook will automatically saw your story, live updates and everything. What are you up to in a social media, in social network? So that's why we call it social network. So actually nowadays people are moving in a network marketing naturally and they don't know. And we are luckier because we are already in that platform, which is not only just to show lives and update lives, but also can leveraging your business too. Copy makes everyone do exactly the same thing. So instead of like you had to talk about this by yourself, one on one, why don't you just next time when we had a session, why don't you just ask everything to come, everyone's people people you want them to have visits, come all over in the same place, in the function or in the meeting online, and then they learn from the same speaker, no? So then it saves your time, leveraging your work, and more effectively. And then when you know what are the system, like how do they teach, who are the speakers, what are the benefits of the system, you study it and then you use it. All right. So that's about me and why that's about why is the system. Before we begin the sessions today, I would like to point out where is the goal settings and the name listing are in the 345 system. All right, we call it 345. That's maybe the number of your lotto for this month. You can try 343. Start, shop, show, and share. Shop and learn to show, and then share the platform. And follow is some four information that we need to know, and then 5 actions. And what we are going to talk about today is the first 2 in 5 actions. So we are not just here about learning and knowing more and more, but we are doing something more and more. So we are now get serious. Okay, guys, we are now getting serious by doing something together. Okay, by doing something together now, which is the first is the setting goal and the name listing. Well, I know you are maybe in pajamas already. You may, lay down, close your lights already, but pick stage. Why don't we just sit upright, and get a piece of paper and follow step by step. Note it down. If I have a workshop or ask you to do something as a corporation, do it for your own benefits. All right, do it for your own benefits. These are going to totally change your life. All right. So first, the 5 action is to get new BP, which are yours and your team. Get exciting to have that goals, that namely, so they know how to start. People definitely want to have a better life. That's why they sign up. That's why they try. That's why they want to learn. They want to come in, attend the functions, attend the Zoom meeting. But if they don't know it correctly, sometimes they just don't know how to work it properly, then they are kind of had a confusions, and they will be kind of reluctant to start begins business correctly. And then to practice a proper roles when sponsoring process with your upline or your coach, even in a Zoom sponsoring. So if we should save ourselves also, so you don't really have to see people face by face if they are willing to meet you up in functions, in Zoom or in messengers. Maybe learn how to follow your team and do it efficiently before and after meeting. Okay, that's all we can learn from 5 actions, but today we are going to learn just 2 of them, which is the listing and inviting. How it works is that this is you will learn to define your goals, and then you list your name list, inviting, sponsoring, and following up through this process. And then after you follow up someone, bring them in, let them try the products, talk to them. Some of them will be just a product lover. Some of them may not decide to join yet, but they say no, tomorrow might say yes. But some will follow you into the system. And then when they followed you into the system, they consider as an active business partner. What you should do to them is to repeat the 3, 4, 5 steps again. And let them do the 5 actions at follow. And then that's how you're leveraging your team to grow. Okay. So goal setting. How important is the goal setting to us? How important is a goal? it's really important. I would just say if you have a yacht, okay, let's say you had a yacht with a very high speed yacht and it's in a really beautiful sea, and then it's just selling out, don't know where to go, you will just wasted your resources and time, right? Just as the same as you, if you are with us, attend every Zoom functions, okay, try everything, but if you don't have a goal setting, what do you want from this business? Now, at least put some of the destination in your business. All right. Put some destination in your business. Where do you want to go? What do you want to achieve? Because, having no goals will wasting your time and your resources doing you need a life. Now, so don't waste it. The life of people who have goals and doesn't have goal is totally different. How? There is a research which runs in USA from Yale University since 1953, and then it has run from the people that just graduate until they age about like 50 years old. So when they graduate from Yale University, which is the one of the Ivy League university in the world, so one of the best university, right? So when they test, 97% after they graduate from Yale University, you imagine 90%, 97% of the target students have no goals. Okay, so have goals in your life, what to achieve. It's not something that everyone's know and everyone's has it. 3% of the target students, they have clear goals. And what is happening to them? After about 30 years after, the research go back to every single participants in the research again, and they found that the person with goals, the students from Yale University who had goals, the total assets of that target student who have a goals, 3% of them, just remember, if you remember, they own about 97% of the assets of all the volume altogether. And those who doesn't have goals, all the accumulated assets of them, of that 97% of Yale University who doesn't have goal, it just only owns about 3% of prosperity. So you can see that with the same university, education background, good backgrounds, should have good mindset, but the difference is they had their goals or doesn't have their goals. These are totally identify people and make their lives totally different forever. So this is how important the goal is. You imagine when you build a house, even a house, we need a blueprint. And the house, and compared to your life, which one is actually more important, life or house? Okay, can I see some answer? Life or house, or both important? Is that life or house more important to you? Having life or having house more important to you? Can you please type in the chat box if you can? Life. Thank you, Malene. Both, but life, if you have to choose, right? Thank you. Life. Okay. So I see a lot of life here. So definitely, when you have life, you definitely find way to have house. The thing is that even the house need to have blueprint, but why our life sometimes doesn't have a blueprint? So create your own futures. We also need our life blueprint as well. Okay. So goals, now to make it easy, defining your goal is that about who do you want to do this business for? Okay. And what do you want to do the business for? Transfer your goals and dreams to an income. The thing is, we are here. Now, I believe that the value of why you are here or doing the Unilever Life business is not just an income. I know that money is important, but to have just only in money is not something valuable to your life. So I'll just give you about 1 minute to please write down. That who do you do this business for? Even it can be yourself, okay? It can be yourself. Who do you do this business for? And what do you do this business for? Can you please write down the two answers in the chat box, please? In here, I'm trying to give you about 2 minutes with some music. Okay. And so then you can just be with yourself. Do this together. Okay, I encourage all of you to think. It might not be the final answer. You don't have to share, no commitment, but this is really important to your life. So please do for an essence of your life. All right. Answer yourself for these two questions, and please, if possible, write it in a chat box, and then we can share it together just to know that you're tied up with the sessions and had spent some time to think about yourself. All right, I think that's it. Thank you for Malene, and thank you for Jovelyn to share your dreams together. Okay, I hope maybe you might be too shy to share, but hopefully that you do the workshop along with us, even in the paper, not because it's not for anyone benefits, but just for yourself, right? Oh, so many people. Thank you for sharing it with us together. It's really touching me. So I also know that every time I do something and do the session, it's also be a part. I can also be a part to moving that dreams for you. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's really inspired me. All right. And I know that it's inspired our friends in this group also. Okay. Anyway, when you do the business, sometimes you also hesitate, or maybe not just you or your team, when we ask or you ask them to have a dreams or goal setting, they also still maybe hesitate to write it down or tell you. So maybe you can also ask them some questions to make it more specific. Okay. First is that how much do you want to earn in 3 months? So trying to get them some ideas that they need to achieve something. They have to have some goals. Now, it's not about pressure. It's not about giving pressure, but it's about achieving something so then they know and they learn the value of doing this, why we had to put effort and time in this business. So you need to have some evidence back to yourself. Second, maybe you can ask if there's no answer from your downline or your team, we should emphasize them to define dreams. And dreams can become true in your life. Whatever they want, this platform can make their dreams come true. But the dreams can come true only we fight and learn the business. We fight for it, and it's worth fighting. All right. Number 3, and trying to kind of specify the dreams for them and write it down, make it more touchable, make it more tangible, and let them see the picture of it, how their life would be, how much income they would earn, and then believe in them, have a trust in them. Sometimes your team will just have a very, 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 very small dreams, like if I just earn like 4,000 to 5,000 pesos per month, that would be enough. Or maybe I don't expect too much, I just want to try. So if they have a very small dreams, increase their beliefs about how they can achieve their dream by working with us. Also inspire them with ability and the achievement in the business that they will get when they reach the success. I don't know if any of you might fancy a car, a life with a freedom lifestyle, and that's what I all had it already. And I would really encourage you to have achieved that point too. And I guarantee to you by myself, because I'm one of the evidence that I really begin with nothing. I won't share my story much here, but hopefully Malene and Erica can share my story in a clip later for you guys. So then let me be some example that what are you going to be your future with Unilever Life, right? Sometimes you guys might have big dreams, or your team might have big dreams, but we just don't believe that we can do it. And sometimes, so if they're not quite having much of belief, so talk much to them, we communicate it more. Don't be hesitate to ask, even in a messengers, in a group, individually, ask IB to us. You can inbox, you can Viber to us, ping us, and then we can give you a knowledge and encouragement. And to have a good goals, it's about having smart goals. Some of you might have ever seen this before, but not to wasting your time, because we had 2 topics today. We just go through it very fast, but effectively. Okay, SMART stand for S for specific. Now, if I would ask you, okay, who want to be rich? Please type me. Okay, who want to be rich? Please type me in a chat box, please. Me. May I say me? May I say some me? me. All right. Oh, there's a lot of me here. Thanks, everyone. So definitely, everyone would like to be richer. Everyone would like to be rich, but me, Liz, thank you. Me. And for me, it's like me. Anyway, when you say you want to be rich, have you ever wondered why? Because I keep saying to myself, I try way to be richer, but I still not rich. Because actually, you don't have your specific terms of being rich. Wow, that's amazing, right? Even you just specify your goals. For example, I want to be rich. What you need to do is set the real numbers with the real deadlines. Just on the real number first. Don't say, I just want to be richer. I just want more visitor. I just want to earn more. More is what? More is different. Okay. So now I need all of our friends here to help me write down your definition of rich. When you say you want to be rich, how much you want to earn per month? Please, thank you. Okay, just type it down in the chat. How much you have to earn to complete what you say you are already rich or richer than now. Okay, don't worry about the numbers. It can be big, it can be small. It just matters to you. Don't worry if it will does matter to us or to me or not. Just please write down, please. Okay, if you're not trying to share, please type in the chat box, please. Right? Nice, 200K, 1 billion, millions. Jovelyn, if you would, we work together some more. Can you specify millions? Like how many? 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Write again, please. Set the numbers. Million is like too much. Don't worry. If I said millions, I will just have 1 million. If you reach 1 million, you can move it to 2 million. All right? Okay, millions. What? Okay, but really 100K. Nice. Love to see that. So I know how to support you. 100K, 500K. Nice. 1 million and more per month. Sorry. At least 1 million, 2 million. Thank you, John. Thank you. It had to be exactly. So now you know. So you can write that down on the paper. And then next time, you know that you will definitely reach that amount of money, income every month, because you now specific your goals. And that means that you are moving more, like 20% already to your goals. If we had the SMART goal already, it's like we already moved to that 80% achievement of goals already. The other 20% is just to act something. But 80% of making it come true is about having a SMART goal. So please complete it today. All right, thank you, everyone. Now you had a specific goal. Second, measurable. Okay, measurable. So what makes the dreams measurable? So what you do is that make sure your goal is tractable. Okay, don't hide behind a buzzword like brand. Okay, that is some example that you don't have to care much about. 4, come back to our dreams. Measurable means that if I would reach 1 million a month, what title in Unilever Life, or how much total volume of our business per month I need to achieve. You might not know now, but I would say if those who would like to have 100K, you had to at least look at yourself and plan with your mentor to be at least executive business partner. And at the executive business partner, you can earn that 100K already. Okay. So for those who wanna, so it's like kind of measurable because we need to identify what is proof that you are moving up there. Not just that, if I have 1 million, it's just that. 1 million sometimes you know you want it, but it's a little bit too far. So what is the identification that you can saw yourself a progression? Okay. A is attainable. Attainable, achievable mean what you it had to be a goal that you are achievable. I can say that no matter you say 2 million, 1 million, 10 million, or 100K, it's all achievable. You just had to put a timeline to make it match. For example, like 1 million per month in how many years and what you will do to achieve it. Now, we cannot just dream about 1 million and, not trying to put any actions in because that will be not attainable. Okay. R is more realistic. Be honest to yourself. You know what you and your team are capable of, or what you need to learn more, what you need to do more to achieve that goal. Okay. And the last one, I really like it. Time bound. The timeline and the deadline. It's crucial important. Now, have anyone experienced being in the college before? I know that everyone's had been in college. Have you ever had a homework before when you were young? If you ever had or your kids had a homework, please type 222 in the chat box, please. If you ever experience having homeworks or your kids having homework, can you just please type 222 in the chat box so I know that you experience some homework. All right, thank you. I saw Glenda, Percy, Violi, Mary Kate, Jovelyn. Actually, I saw everyone. Thank you so much, Malene. Thank you. I asked you, if the homework has no deadline, will you or your kids finish it? Can you just please help me type yes or no in the chat box, please? If there are no deadline, will they complete it? The homework? Yeah, I saw the same answer. Yes. No, they won't complete it. Your dreams works the same way. When you have goals, if you don't have plan, when will you achieve it? No matter how beautiful your dream is, no matter how capable you are, you will never get it come true. So now you know the secret. So please help me. I give you 1 minute. Write down you want 100K, 1 million, but you want at what time? This one you don't have to show to me, but you also can write in the chat box if you want to. Okay. So when? Put that in the paper of yours. Put the exact date, like 25th of December. I will celebrate this and the Christmas. Put some meanings too. While I'm saying this, I hope that you also write it down on your paper, or you can also type here. So write it down. Write it down. So, and you just say why it has to be that day. Make it valuable. Make it worth fighting for. 100K in deck. Is it monthly? Yes, can be monthly, yearly, whatever. You just specify it in your own definition. Thank you, Erica. Good questions. If you want it monthly, you said monthly. All right. Put it there. For example, just for example, while I'm talking, you just do your own, right? I just had one of my team entitled for team business partner just after Erica. Erica has it the month before, and then I have my another team members achieve it just this month, and she just achieved it just to give this present as a birthday gift of her sister, which is the one who sponsored her into the business. And that could be, a meaningful life purpose and business purpose of her. Also can. All right, I see all of monthly 100K. Thank you. Cool. Okay. Monthly or accumulation also can, Erica, but monthly will be easier to put it like in the dream board, and to be easier to your nerves and brain and your languages to yourself easily. Okay. So the deadlines, just like me too. When I didn't have deadline in the business, I also was like, allow myself to do this and that, allow myself to be lazy. Too much work, maybe I should have a rest. But it never moves me anywhere. Sometimes life with goals, it's actually more pressure, but it's still moving you somewhere. I don't want you guys to be here with me all the time until the end of the year and we'll be moving nowhere. That could be a very sad story, like a sad novel with the bad endings. All right. So we are here to move up. All right. Okay. So I hope you write it down. Anyone, if you had your deadlines already, I don't want to see your deadlines if you don't want me to know. But if you already put your deadlines for your income per month there in the paper already, can you just please type yes here in the chat box so I know that you already follow and you had identified your timeline already? Yes, if you already did put the dates there and also the meaning of it. Can I see some yes? If you did not, don't put it. All right, good news. I saw a lot of yes. Now I can sleep happily tonight. Thank you, you guys, for let me have sweet dreams, and I'm so happy to hear that. All right. So this some roadmap to success. Okay, so you might not know. Okay, how can I tie them up with my success in Unilever life? If you want to earn, okay, this is in Thai baht. So if you would like to have 100K, so you can be like executive business partner. And if you would like to earn about 250K per month, you have to achieve AEVP. Erica, I'm not good now yet. I have to still finish the sessions. By the way, achieving life goals, it's not just to have a long-term goals. Usually people have their long-term goals. The 100K of you, the 200K, the 1 billion or 1 million. It's a long-term goal. Usually it's a long-term goal. But, the most important thing is, however, your dreams to make it come true. It's your actions. And that is what you need to have a daily goal. Don't worry, we will bring you step by step to have a daily goal. But anyway, before you have that 1 million, before you have that 100K, just write it down. What I should do after the sessions, or what I should ask my mentor, which is me, Erica, Marlene. What is my midterm goal? If you don't know how to find out, consult with them. And after you know what to achieve along the way, because if you just have a long-term goal and you don't know what to achieve along the way, usually people will just, get tired, they are not inspired enough and they give up along the way. They are almost there already. They just give up because they don't know that they should have midterm achievement like along the way before they really achieving that goal. All right. And a short-term goal, it's about daily works. What you need to do every day. Okay. So now you learn your goals. It's about have to have this kind of house, which is actually this house. I really find it from a Philippines website. So this is really exists in Philippines. All right. So who might want this kind of house? Is this some of yours dream house? If it is, can you just type 111 here? If you'd like to have a house like this, 111, please. Or you may have to have like an interior house like this. Very nice, huh? All in Philippines. This is real picture. And it can be yours. Or you want to have a luxury cars like Tesla. This one is X model. So you will have like a bird wings door. This is also my dream car. Or you want to have the Porsche Taycan, 100% electric. If you want to have this, can you say 222? A car? If your dream. If not, it's okay. Dream of each person is different. I saw this real Taycan. It's really, really nice. It's actually a little bit cheaper than my Porsche that I'm driving like right now. I may have to plan to change it very soon. And this can be yours. I and you are in the same platform. And if this can be mine, why not can be yours? Okay? Or you would have a lifestyle, a freedom like this, or an education for your children, to send them to some good school, education, freedom lifestyles. Sometimes maybe people are not fancy about having good life yet, but they don't want to struggle with the life with no choices. Now, people get struggling. Life has no choices. It's the pandemic, economic go downs. They don't know what to do, what to turn to, what to do in this kind of time. You can ask them to join us. We'll guide them step by step. So then they have hopes. They have choices of life. Maybe you can talk to someone if they are bored of For example, bored of their job, their work, bored of the income that they cannot leveraging or increasing by themselves. Just ask them to join with us, right? Give them some choices of life. Or right now, it's a disruption, right? It's not just a pandemic. It's also a disruption. So sometimes AI, machine, they replace people. And there's going to be a lot more. So instead of waiting that to, reach our situation, why don't we just finding some choices first, like Unilever Life with no, big capital investment. So, and I would like to share to you should you achieve? Okay, what should you achieve for yourself for the short-term goals in Unilever Life? The basis of Life Max Plan, everything is wrote under only one structure only, which is called an SBP title. To climb up, to earn more, to leveraging the income, to leveraging the business, it's all about being an SBP. All right? How to become an SBP? To become SBP, you had to accumulate your volume to achieve 1,000 PGV within 1 month. It can be with no BPs, just yourself, or it can be just like in the picture that I show you. For example, you are responsible for 200 points, and then you sponsor 4 people. They also, whatever you do 200, like you teach them to do 200 each, which is equal to about 6 duos of Maki Plus daily, monthly only. Very easy now. Just responsible for 6 of Maki Plus. 6 duo of Maki Plus. Easy, huh? And what will you earn is that if you do 200 and you teach 4 people to achieve 200, you will earn 17,940 pesos. And then next month, you just teach them, that 4 person here, 1, 2, 3, 4, to do whatever you do. And then next month, you will earn about 40,000 pesos, and they will earn each of them 17,940 pesos. Do it for yourself. Try to achieve it. Oh, I want to achieve it. I don't know how. If you now listen to this and exciting about achieving it, I would just say, just like raise your hand to us. Show us. Raise your hand. Show us. Anywhere. You text us, you inbox us. You say, okay, I want to be an SVP already, Erica. Okay, tell me what to do. Malene, no, please help me. Tell me what to do, please. Yeah. So if you know how to be an SVP, then you are already a prototype of the business. It's like you are the prototype branches online. And then next is just to how to leveraging my income is to teach other people to manage themselves to be another branches, another strong business branches. That's it. So how will you teach other people if you're not yet reached there? And by the way, earn this much of income in this time of pandemic with no investment, it's really easy. Yeah. And really had to give this credit to Erica and Malene, who helps to help managing a stock case for us there. So then you just do the marketing, and distributing, and everything is there already. Just learn how, do it, commit to yourself, become SVP as fast as possible. All right, as fast as possible. Okay, so now you had to be SVP, and this is the process of recruitment. Okay, usually why people are sometimes they are lazy to do it, they cannot do it effectively when they sell products to people, when you ask someone to join, why are they get a lot of rejections? Well, anyway, the rejection is something that it's undeniable that if you do any business in the world, you will definitely have to get used to it because it's a path to success, to get used to rejections. Anyway, we also had a process that will eliminate some obstacle and make it easier. If you want to hear that, can you just please type 555 in the chat box, and then I know that you would like to know. Because if you don't like to know, you just end the sessions and I go to bed. Okay, at least some of you would like to know. Thank you so much. All right, I will reveal the secret already. Okay, this is the secret. Most of the people, when they do Unilever Live, they will just, I know already, I want to be an SVP. And then they just jump from the goal setting directly to making an appointment. And they just skip these two important steps of prospecting list and AEP, ask, evaluate, and provide it. Okay. But today we are going to talk about give you have a name listing. Why it's so important? Because when you have goal and believe it, you will have some of the names pop up in your mind. And I'll just go over to this one first. And this is how we do the business nowadays. Some of you might think, it's a pandemic, I cannot go to see people. Well, welcome to the online world, which is we are so lucky to have this in this world. Because what? Because even in pandemic, you are still can expand your business. You can see from here that you had level L1 is like level 1 and the level 2. So in the top of here means that this is how you are going to have your name list. The more name list you had is the more chance you will, and the faster you will be able to find your leaders and customer. Okay, so thanks for the technology, you are now can be rich from even your home. We'll just teach you later one by one in each platform, and then you can keep up the schedule with Erica. Erica will teach you how to do the Facebook marketing and find your name list online. So name list is unlimited. But anyway, not to push away the way that we had always do, and the most effective way is to do the name list of whoever you already know about them. All right, so list the name first. What you need to list is more than 40 names, and more name lists, it's more success. What happens if you don't have the name list is that you will usually, have some names pop up in your mind, maybe 4 or 5 of them, and you think, these 4 or 5, it's going to be my legs, my branches, and it's going to be worldwide. And when you expected too much with some names and you fail, and they're not signing up, they're not agree with you, they're not even buy, they're not even listen to you, and then you fail. And then you misunderstand the concept of the business already, because we never know who are going to be our leaders. We are never know who are going to be our business partner. We just had to go one by one, do our job, propose to them the business opportunity, and let them decide. So when it works like that, how to list the name? First is to write it down. Write it in somewhere, even in Excel, in the paper, that you can also write down the details of them. So then you can work with that name list later on. But we are not going to teach that this time, but next time. Keep up with the sessions. But make sure that after these sessions, you finish the list, and who had finished it, please send directly. You can take picture, send directly to any of us. Any of us mean Erika, Malene, or me. All right. Write it. First, just write it down. And second, without judging. Never judge. This is too rich. This is too far, too busy. Who knows? When you say something, when you judge them, they are too rich, too poor, too good, too bad, you are already shut down their opportunity. Just let them listen to themselves, listen to it by themselves, and make their own decisions. Don't make decisions for other people. That's a really worst thing ever happened in the world. It's to making a judgment on any person if you never ever tell them about the opportunity before. Okay? Don't worry. You can have like thousands and billions and millions of name lists when you do know how to do the Facebook marketing. But anyway, we are not just giving that list of the person that you know away. So you also have to list the person that you know now without judging as much as possible. 40 plus plus. It doesn't mean that means 40 years plus now. Means that 40 name plus. Okay. So some people, they just go back, they have no goal. So that's why they're not having a name list. If they have not list the name yet, and still, even if we emphasize it many times, means that they might have no dreams. So inspiring them to have dreams again in their life. Sometimes, some people just give up with lives. Some reasons of some people are they don't have a giving attitude. They thought that, if I list it there, people are just going to trying to it's just like we asking people to pay money, and that's not nice. So just do again, confidence them, their join and their opportunity, and will change their life. Share some success story in your Unilever life. Sometimes people are not list because they don't even to start because of what? They don't have even confidence in company, marketing plan, or products. So if that's happened, you make sure they use more products, bring them to the Zoom meeting, coach them to sponsor, guide them, be a mentor to let them able to sponsor or someone to the business, or even let them sell some products. Think of somebody in the list like this. You can crop this page. These can be any of them. Of this can be your active teams, friends, even your mother and father, relatives, close friend from primary school, secondary school, college, university, and colleagues. Those who admire you or respect you. Those who had been helping or we had been helping them. Or even your neighbors. These are some examples. This group of people are easy to make an appointment. So it creates you an encouraging feelings. But when sponsoring this group, please ask your coach to help you show how to sponsor them. At least 3 to 5 cases to be example. And then you learn the process. But don't forget the high potential name list. when you want to build a business, definitely you had to build a strong team, right? Who want to build a big team? Anyone? Everyone would like to have a big team. So high potential name list like this following: boss, your ex-boss, leaders, friends with high leadership, high salary of profession or specialist like engineer, doctor, pharmacist, dentist, or business. These might are tough name, but they won't easily make an appointment, but they tend to be real leader because they have leadership, accountability in their own. So not easy to get them, but when they join, it's easy to make them a leader. Okay. So, okay, that would be the end of the sessions today. What I expect you to do is that to complete your name list and attend a Facebook marketing name list meeting from Erica. So keep up with Erica when is the schedule. And then we had to move it on in the business. Okay. So I had a session later at 9:30 p.m. But anyway, I think we may have like about 3 minutes to ask if anyone would like to have a questions. But if not, then I will just end the sessions and you can do the after session. Maybe write it down in the messengers and then tell people. Tell Erica or Malene that how do you learn from these sessions in right, and just type it down in a group or messengers if you would be kind. Thank you so much if you would do that. If I see some result, I see some new SPP here, so means that I really did an effective one. But if not, then maybe I had to kind of reconsider myself. Any questions so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Been counting 2 times already. Okay, anyway, don't worry. For us, if you would have any further questions you would like to ask, you may like to ask. And if you would be kind, just like type some thing that what you take out from the sessions in the messenger group or even to us privately. That would be nice. All right. So for today, thank you so much. And then I see you later in next Tuesday. And keep up with Erica if we would have that Facebook marketing, right, Erica? And I just ask Erica later about the sessions. Right? So thank you today. Have a good night for Philippine friends.